The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Welcome to Instinct Radio. This is the Dainhen Butler Show. Happy New Year, everybody. It's been a while since we've been on air, but we are back and we're in full effect. Let's go ahead and get it started. Today's topic is going to be, is social media controlling your life? What kind of effect does it have on your relationship? And are you giving it too much attention? First, let's get started with just, it's been a while. It's been like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yep.
It's been a while. So, how was your New Year, brother?
It was good, man. I had a good New Year. I ain't doing nothing but sit in the house, played it safe. But over the New Year, I found out I'm having a son, so I'm pretty.
Oh wow! Congratulations!
So that was pretty much.
You about to get married?
Yeah. So hopefully by May I'll be married.
That's
if
what's
everything go right.
That's what's up. It's been a minute.
New beginnings. That's great.
I know you're gonna be in there trying
Why
to
is
steal the
Omar
show.
looking at you like that?
Like he can't believe it, right?
No, I get excited when I see young brothers do right,
Yes,
man.
that is.
You know what I'm saying? That's something to cheer
That
about.
face didn't say you was excited. I feel like I let
I'm just in there though. You let me know. Wrong person.
No, man. But that was it, man. I found out I was a boy, and I was, I've been pretty excited since. So
Awesome, man.
that's it.
That's what's up.
How
That's
about
it.
you, man?
Hey, bro. You get right to me, huh? Yeah. I guess it's been a couple weeks since I've been on. I missed the last show. We had a big church program. We had our big Christmas program at the Atlanta Transit Center. We fed about 150 guys, and about 7 guys got baptized at our church service. Man, it was actually an awesome event, man, because a couple guys just stepped up, man, out of the blue, man, like, just ready to change their life. So you're always excited when you see guys go through that moment, of life where, they start looking at their life and knowing what they need to do to make some change, especially as they get ready, transition back into the community. But through the Christmas holiday, had the opportunity to donate a few things to some kids. Opportunity to spend some time with my mentees, took them to some college games and whatnot. But, unfortunately, of course, my mom got sick and was in the hospital, so I've been dealing with that for the last couple of weeks.
How's she doing?
She's doing better. Let me say that. I think, I want to say she's doing better because, she's doing the dialysis because it's actually supposed to start next month. But with all this situation, when I left from down there Christmas night, that morning, I get a phone call like, we rushed into the hospital. I'm thinking it was just, high blood pressure. But, of course, her kidneys started acting up. But, on a positive note, something real great happened going into the New Year's, man. I guess if it wasn't for my mom going there, I wouldn't have did what I did. And actually, I had the opportunity to find some information. My aunt also is going through some situation concerning diabetes, and she just had 2 strokes back to back, like within the 2 or 3 weeks apart. So she's kind of struggling with that. But for our family and for her, her daughter has been missing for 36 years, and I found her New Year's. Found her New Year's. I got some information from somebody. Probably shouldn't have got it that way, but it was given to me.
You got it from a strip?
Lord have mercy.
What is wrong with you?
Is this a New Year's? Is it 215? No, I'm saying just the way I got it. They probably could have got in trouble. As far as we're giving some information. Okay. And so,
because you said like you just gave her extra money on the lap dance.
Yeah, no, well, your mind's in the gutter first. Then you about to get married. No, I was excited, man, because I've been looking for it, and like I said, I watched God manifest some things, man, and that was one of my prayers coming out of prison, and also prayer just in the last few years, because she don't know that most of her family has passed away. She don't know that her brother's dead, and she don't, she haven't seen,
36 years is a long time.
36 years, and so when I got the information, I just went on a rampage in the last week and a half. Just looking up different avenues. And so I went on LinkedIn, and her name pops up, but I'm still kind of like, I wonder, is this really her? So I sent a, message, and then the next day I looked on, I think, Spokeo, how do you pronounce that? Spokeo. So the name comes up and say mid-40s, the California, so this California address is popped up on a different one. So I said, man, should I pay for this? For these numbers, man. I ain't want to pay them $13.
She just went to California, man.
What? I would love to. I'm trying to get on down there and see Kobe Bryant before he
You feel me?
retired. You know what I'm saying? So when I called, man, I paid for the phone numbers and I called the first number, no one else. So I said, man. But when I called the second one, no, man.
You was her?
It was her, man. And like, it was really emotional, man, because when I sent her pictures of her mom, you know, and that's what we just talked to outside before we came in here.
Oh, okay.
So that's your cousin?
That's my cousin. Yeah, that's my first cousin. You know, when I told her mother, I actually wasn't going to say nothing because I wanted to give her time to process it in her own head. Because it's emotional, just a lot of, you know, things go on, man. You know, there's a lot of things that went on with that whole situation. So I was trying to keep it, you know, kind of closed in, you know, so, and surprise everybody. But, you know, my heart was burdened about it. So I texted her, like, day before yesterday, I was like, listen, I just want to go ahead and let everybody know. And she made it clear that, you know, I want to talk to my mom before I talk to anybody, you know what I'm saying? So when I told her before, man, her mother just, you know, she can barely kind of talk right now. So that was the emotional part, you know what I'm saying, about that. But she just cried, man. You know, just to know her daughter is alive and well. She's 47 years old now, looking good, doing great career. So for me, that was a highlight for our family, man. With all that was going on with my mom and my aunt, and to get that information there, man, I'm telling you, like, dude, I cried, like, you know, all New Year's Eve, man. And then, you know, I didn't go nowhere on New Year's night, so all that stuff was just so exciting for me, man, you know, because I love my family, man. I don't care what issue we may have had or how poor we were. I love family, man, and so it was just good. And so I just actually texted her her mom's phone number, man, so she's going to reach out. And I want to be on the phone and hear it, but I made a commitment to do this at 5 to 7, man, but I actually really want to hear her and her mother speak for that first time, you know what I'm saying? But so I'm grateful, man. Like I said, I'm looking for 2016 to be a great and awesome year, man. I'm, you know, trying to work on a few things, man. You know, hope to be through my book. So I'm looking for 2016 to be exciting, man. I'm ready to do some things with all y'all, man.
I saw you and your mom on Facebook dabbing out.
Yeah, man. I had to try to get her spirit up, man, because she couldn't even really move out of bed at that time. She did, like, she was just that weak. So I said, Mark, she don't like doing it. Well, hey, ain't done. She ain't trying to do that, you know. So I said, come on, Mom, you got to dab, because she was watching the game. I said, Mom, you got to hit this thing. She's like, do what?
You gotta hit this thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull her arm up. I'm like, come on, Mom, you got to help me out a little bit. So she did it, man. Like, it was a lot of people, man, that just, you know, that was encouraging. And one more highlight, man. Did you probably seen when I posted meeting the guy? When I took him to Waffle House to eat.
Yeah,
that dude was down to 17, man. You know what I'm saying? The old man was in dorm 17, man. And you know, I've seen him there several times, man, but, you know, that night it was cold, it was raining that day, man, so, but he don't realize what he did for me, man. It made me just really reflect on my life, like, man, really, you can't really complain about anything out here, man. Especially, you know, you could be staying with your mom or dad, sister or brother, and people may try to look down on you for that reason, man, or whatever, man, but, hey, man, if you got a house to go into, man, a roof over your head, man, you know, people, man, it's people like, man, it's cold out there, man, you know what I'm saying? So I went and took him to eat, man. He told me the exact same story he told me 15 years ago, man. It's a real powerful story. I wish I could write it down, but, you know, his voice is getting kind of messed. I couldn't hear everything, but I knew the story. Yeah. And but it was exciting, man. I was actually teary-eyed, man. I was just like, golly, man. Yeah, dude, this has been an emotional year for me, man. Like, yeah, because I'm doing all the things with the kids, and especially when I'm dealing with these kids, man. Going inside, doing a Scared Straight program now with Fulton County.
You doing Scared Straight?
With the it's not called Scared Straight, it's a youth intervention, but it's still like Scared Straight program.
So like trying to scare the kids?
Oh, they doing it, bro. I probably had to talk with the people, man. But they love, man. It was just so emotional to them because the kids don't understand. You know, when you're talking like 8, 9, 10-year-old kids cussing their parents out, but then they get in there and these guys making them get on the table and dance. And I told them, I said, dude, what you think the next move gonna be? Yeah, but you know, it's a whole program. It's not just that part. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But that's it, man. I'm looking for some great things this year, man. I'm excited, man. Gotta be, man. Everybody be calling me that lady.
That's because you dress.
My mama even say, "Oh, Mario."
He looked like, oh. Oh my God. Ooh, you feeling it? Yeah.
2018. Hey, 2000. Hey, listen, man. December 10th made 8 years being out of prison. In the Bible, you know, last year I told him 7 years was a year of completion. 8 years meaning a new beginning. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a new beginning, man. I want to work with Dainhen on some things, man. We haven't had a chance to sit down, but I'm looking to do some great things with him. Hey, I'm looking to have meals. Hey, I'm looking to do some things this year, man. I'm telling you.
Awesome. So yeah, I had a great holiday.
Man, tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, good looking.
excellent holiday. I miss my son. He's been in New York with his father, so I had to share those times. But other than that, I'm thinking 2016 is going to be a great year too. I've been doing a lot of preparation, trying to figure out what exactly I'm going to do this year, and I see a lot of good prospects.
Tax season, of course you do.
Yeah, tax
You
season.
gonna share some money?
Huh?
You gonna share some of the prosperity?
Oh, I wish. I am, and you know what?
You ain't gotta wish. I'm doing the wishing. Yeah.
But actually, when you asked me before if I'm going to be looking for help, and I am going to be hiring 2 people.
All right.
So why not just hire in-house? You feel me?
Ooh, all right.
You have experience?
How you going to get experience if you don't hire me?
True.
I can do.
And I am
I can
looking
do
for
security.
someone that I could train.
I do security.
We can talk about that later. That's an off the air.
That's the question everybody really want to ask.
They're gonna be calling in.
Yeah, but basically I spend time with family. Thank God everyone's in good health, and just preparing for the new year, getting ready. So that's about it.
How long your son in New York?
He comes back actually this week, tomorrow. School starts soon, and
Start tomorrow.
he's been gone. No, it doesn't.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, if you have,
coming
you
back
need
on a
kids
Monday
in
morning.
school to
Well,
know.
my daughter's in
My
college,
son
so.
come back today too.
You should have stood it up.
Your who called?
My
Oh, your
my
son's
daughter
out of
in
town.
college.
Yeah.
Your daughter's in college.
He's trying to let y'all know. he
Yeah,
don't do
remember
this no
she
more.
graduated in June?
All right.
She's at
I know you got a little girl. I
I
don't know all these hidden lifestyle these guys be
Hey, my
having.
son's about to go to high school.
Oh, yeah.
My son's 24 and 23.
So what you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's a pretty good story.
I'm older than y'all.
Anyway, man, anyway.
Yeah.
I've had a series of events take place. I'll start with, you know what, I don't even look at them as being negative because I learn from them and they help me form a better relationship with the universe. A couple of months ago, I had a guy who worked with me for like a couple of years. He stole my truck. Okay, why he stole my truck? Like he didn't put antifreeze in it. And so, long story short, if you drive a vehicle for a period of time without antifreeze, then it has an effect on the engine. So, long story short, they found the truck on the side of the road like a couple of days later. One thing I did realize is that you cannot smoke crack and put gas in a Ram 1500. You must pick a stroke.
So, I've been a question.
It's very true.
Was it his job to put antifreeze in your car?
No,
Being that he
when
stole
he
it?
stole it. No, I'm just laying out the facts.
You said he didn't put no antifreeze in the car.
No, what I'm saying, I'm just laying out the facts.
I'm still the car, man. I'm still the car, but I need to put some antifreeze and oil in there. You get an oil change.
Because he did not put
Because he-
antifreeze in, I ended up having to replace the engine.
No, that was your fault.
He shouldn't have stolen it. He maybe would have did it if he didn't have it stolen.
No, if he wouldn't have stole
You
it,
sound like the people at Geico.
I am Geico.
Yeah, that's what they told. It was like, they're not paying for this engine.
Really?
Yeah. They was like,
He stole my car.
No, but see that's he just made
Yeah,
an
thanks.
excuse. He just see. I'm gonna stop that because he pointed finger at the man when you should have. He should have been put some antifreeze in that car.
No, it had antifreeze in it, but
He stole it.
We'll take it to the claims
okay, so
department.
Yeah.
that's what I tried to do. So I ended up paying for that. But
Go to
okay,
your
long story
counselor.
short, I got the truck back. So then what takes place is, okay, you know the first just came about, and my youngest daughter has a strong fascination for Alvin and the Chipmunks. So the first of the year, I take her to go see Alvin and the Chipmunks. I leave the house. We go to North Decatur Mall at 5. By 8:30, I'm back at the house. Somebody broke into my apartment.
Where you staying?
I still. So my lease is up on the 30th, so I'm coming back to the
Ah,
east side.
still.
Yeah, but you know
You
what
need
though?
to come back to my side.
Here's the thing though, they only stole the Xbox, which I only use for a DVD
Kids.
player, and the laptop. Like it's flat screens throughout the apartment, and you know they didn't touch anything. So, but you know what? I was like, I wasn't even mad about it. I didn't call the police or nothing. And then the police came because they had like people like 2 doors down. They got their house broken into. So I'm on my way to work, and so the police and the maintenance man like, did your apartment get broken into? I was like, yeah. You didn't call. I was like, man, listen, I'm about to go to work. I don't have time for this. Hey, if it wasn't meant for me to have, I don't have it. Let's keep it moving. And I find that being an anger management specialist, I don't get mad about stuff that is liable to happen. When you move to a certain part of certain areas, you know, you increase your chance of certain things taking place. So I can't be upset when those things take place. And then if I get all irrational, I start cussing and punching holes in the wall. Like, how how does that improve my situation? With me complaining about it, me calling 50 people saying that this is what happened, how does that improve my situation? What I'm about to do is I'm about to go to work. Good. And then my lease is up on the 30th, so I don't even have to be around here no more. I'm not calling police because y'all don't help us. What do y'all do? What can you do?
My house got broken into, and the police really don't do anything. They take your report, and that's.
I mean, what you want them to do?
It's nothing, but
I didn't want to do nothing.
I'm saying you at least you gotta have a paper trail, brother. I mean, what do y'all want the folks to do?
So what we call them?
well, you should call
You
it
gotta get the
because
paper for it.
sometimes they do catch these like robbing crews, and so if you already have,
Yeah, you got at least
your
reported
stuff,
over there.
and they find it,
See,
you
that
can
is-
be like, oh, okay.
You're
They
a-
can
If
say-
I
Your
keep
problem.
the receipts for everything that I bought,
Don't nobody
then
keep no
yeah.
receipts,
But what I'm
man.
saying, I didn't have renter's insurance. I was just staying here because I had
That's
a
where the
new
problem
job.
is. That's why he don't need to call
Here.
police.
Why you finger pointing today?
Let me finish going and say what I'm saying, man. 'Cause you done fold up your
2016, brother. I ain't playing no more.
2016. Now, what has happened on the positive note is this, and a lot of times I'm so engulfed in the positive stuff that's going on. The negative stuff, it doesn't really affect me. I was asked to come up with a curriculum so I can, facilitate a anger management class. Not just a class, but there's a school out in Fairburn, Fairburn Road, Georgia Military College. They have, I think it's AK Knights. So they asked me to do the anger management program there. So I just been working on the curriculum. And so also, I worked with at-risk teens out in Clayton County. And, at the end of the year, that grant ended. And it just so happened like a couple of days ago, they called and they was like, well, we got more funding from the Department of Labor. So instead of working with 14 to 18-year-olds, we just want you to work with the older youth and we want you to assist them with finding jobs. So when we go back to work tomorrow, that's what I'll be doing. And it's something, it's just like, it's a laydown. It's like my job at one particular time, it was kind of stressful, but now it's just like I'm just helping people find jobs. The same pay, less work. So that's a plus. So I've had certain opportunities, but if I focus in on what's, the negative stuff, and then you get caught up on that, you don't see like what your actual blessings are. So
Yeah, that's good. I need to work on that because somebody broke in my house. It's going down. Something happened. I can't keep that calm, but I need to work on it. So I can.
I need to send
Well,
you
you
an
can't
invoice.
get mad because your stuff is gone. Just
That's
like
why
you
I'm mad.
said,
I
you
worked
can't
hard
get
for
mad.
this.
Yeah, but
That's just a human emotion, but I need to work on it.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's go to break, and then we'll come back, man. We're gonna jump into, what social media is doing to the household, what it's doing to the image of a lady. Because when I started thinking about a bad B, I'm wondering, is this something that we aiming for? Because the quick weave and the lashes, it's just like this your weekend outfit, and it's turning into something different. So you're tuned into Instinct Radio. Please call in at 478-569-6474. This is the Dainhen Butler Show. Stay tuned. Stay focused.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.